once again. We are back on the program, Making Money with Mr. T. Once again, my name is Theophilus Ejiofor, and
My name is Akanem.
And I'm Rachel Umpabo.
Yeah, you're highly welcome. Yeah, this morning we are going to look at some topical issues, like I want to look at we want to talk about our housewives and house husbands. We know that there are people who have been at home for 5 years, 10 years, and it makes the wives who works the only source of income they have in the house. And because of the situation of having one source of income from a source of person, it's always not enough. In a situation where it's only the woman that works or the man that works, you know what that means. Looking at the family issues, schools, children with their needs, and these are the things we must touch. We must touch. Children don't understand that you don't have money. Children don't understand their needs. Their school doesn't understand that you don't have money. Okay. If we don't do anything about these issues, you find out that problem will always breed from homes. Not because the husband and wife don't love themselves, not because they can't stay together to discuss issues, but because one person, his source is not enough to take care of the family. And when it's not enough, there will always be problems. So let us look at it this morning. Have you experienced anything like that? Have you seen people who had issues, who are having issues because of this?
Well, I think the whole job search thing is actually one, should I say, fundamental problem right now.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on, the pandemic, a lot of people losing their jobs, and people looking for white-collar jobs, and there are practically no jobs anymore.
Yes.
And then some people, I've heard someone say, I'm not a business person. I mean, there are opportunities out there for you to start businesses, for you to engage in one thing or the other, apart from white-collar jobs.
Yes.
But I've heard someone say, I'm not a business person.
Yes.
And now these people actually move from place to place looking for white-collar jobs, looking for regular 9-to-5 jobs.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there are, like, opportunities out there for them.
That's the point. Now, where is the job? You and I know there is no job anywhere. And if they say they are not the business type, please, no one is born a business type. Do you understand? You can. It's a mind thing. Our mind was programmed when we are young. That when you go to school, after school you get a job, and you work so hard, you feed your family and all that. That was a mind thing. But now that you have graduated, and you've discovered by yourself, the reality is showing on you that there is no job. This certificate is almost useless to you because it can't put food on your table. So how do you keep folding your hand and say, I am not the business type? For how long will you stay to say I am not a business type? And you're hungry. Anytime you need something, you have to look for someone. That's why we have so much crime in the society. Our girls doing what they are not supposed to do. Our guys doing what they are not supposed to do. The young people, because they have seen a system that have not delivered. Do you understand?
Yeah. And right now in the situation on the ground, I keep making reference to the pandemic because I feel like the pandemic and with lockdowns happening everywhere, it's actually brought to light certain crimes, because I feel like some of these things, or it's taken these crimes to like a new high.
Yeah.
Now you see people going around vandalizing things, stealing from people, doing a lot of things just to survive. Now, people that do not want to, people that do not have jobs, don't put it that way.
Yes.
It gets to a point where you get frustrated because you feel like you cannot afford certain things for your own comfort.
Yeah.
Now you get frustrated. I was telling someone yesterday, frustration can actually make you
lead you to anything.
Do anything.
It can lead you to anything. It can lead you to anything.
To something you normally wouldn't do, it actually make you do it.
Exactly. But I want us to go a little deeper. If you want to narrow it to pandemic, how about before pandemic? Do you understand? What has been happening before the pandemic? It's alarming. So if you say pandemic is just this past 3 months.
But we can't deny the fact.
We can't deny the fact that yes, there is so much hunger because people didn't go out. There are people who feed if they don't go out, they won't eat. That's how bad things have got to. So on this pandemic made things grow worse to most people. But to us and what we do, we were actually it was actually our peak time, our peak period. We made so much like never before. We made so much money like never before. And this program is about making money. We want to let people know, we want to tell those people who, more especially our young child, the girls and the guys, those who have gotten themselves involved in thinking that if you don't lie on internet, you will not get rich. These things are lies. You don't need to defraud anyone. We have opportunities, the same opportunities.
True.
You need less creativity to do legitimate things than how creative these guys are. And the creativity is targeted on the wrong thing. Do you understand? You see them as smarting people, taking peanuts. But if they can put that smartness in legitimate business, which is one of the reasons why we want to talk about, why we established this program, to discuss issues, how these guys can channel their energy into positivities, not negativities. So these are issues that we are going to be discussing. But for today, instead of you going to deceive anyone, do you understand? We'll find our young people lying to their, instead of our young girls turning their boyfriends to ATM machines. You don't need all that. That's the truth.
You need to add value.
Do you understand? You need to add value to yourself. You need to begin to look at things that you, as an individual, God created you for a reason. You don't look at people. You don't start looking at people to. If you don't get from them, you don't eat. You don't do that. If you do that, you are destroying yourself. If you do that, you are limiting yourself. If you do that, you are showing that you don't have any capacity to think and to do something for yourself. And for how long are you going to do that? No, it's very wrong. So this program is designed to begin to address these issues by providing opportunities that you don't need a shop. You don't need millions. You just need small thing to start up. And if the only thing that you need as a person is to be teachable, be ready to learn new things, and that's all you need. Within a short period, you'll be glad that you did. We don't want to mention how much you're going to make, but the assurance I'm giving you is if you are teachable, within a short period, you become financially free. You know what is financially free? Financially freedom actually means that you decide what you want.
Yeah.
You decide what you want.
At every point in time.
At every point in time. It's not your pocket that will decide where you stay. It is your choice that will decide where you stay. You that will decide where you stay because you're financially free. But when you're not financially free, your pocket dictates where you stay, what you eat, the automobile you drive. Do you understand? The school your children attend. Your pocket determines that. But when you are financially free, you choose based on your values and qualities. Do you understand? But when you are not financially free, when you're in bondage financially, you'll be looking at beautiful school, and your pocket, yes, you cannot afford it. Your pocket will direct you to. Do you get the point? So this program, stay tuned. Don't go away. Make sure you tie yourself to this program every Saturday, 10 a.m. Because here we're going to expose and revealing things that will help you and set you free financially. That is the purpose of this program. Don't miss it. What do you have to say about this?
All right, now we've actually established the problem. We've been able to examine what the problem is.
Yeah.
How do we go about solving this problem? You talked about opportunities out there.
Yeah.
You talked about opportunities. You talked about all the businesses you need to get involved in instead of having to sit at home and depending on other people. So let's look at those opportunities. Let's talk about those opportunities now.
Okay, like I said earlier, You, the housewife sitting at home, please, you need to sit at home, but make money from while you are sitting at home. Tune in, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how you can sit in your house with your smartphone and make money. You contribute your own quota to the family. You see yourself doing something great with just your mobile phone and your knowledge that I'm going to pass through you. Number one, we've been discussing about crowd one, right? Do you remember?
We started up last week.
We started up last week. We'll be talking about crowd one. I explained in details what crowd one stands for, who is behind crowd one, the antecedent of the man or the men behind crowd one, and what crowd one has been doing in my life and the life of every other person who has been a partner with crowd one. Before I continue, I want to hear from Richard.
Yes.
Yeah. What's your? I know you're a member of crowd one.
Yes, I am.
Can you give us an idea of what your journey has been with crowd one?
My journey actually with crowd one has been very wonderful. From the very first time when I was introduced to this platform, I have done some network businesses before, and my experience I gathered and all whatnots. I was very skeptical. I said no, I was not going to do it. But like Mr. T is my mentor, and he's a coach. He keeps encouraging me. Say, come on board. It's not everything that is the same. You need to try. You don't need to relent. You keep trying. You keep trying. If you try and fail, the ability for you to make it is to continue to try. You get one perfect thing out of the thousands. So, because I believe in him. I actually believe in him when it comes to internet stuff, network businesses and stuff. The faith I have in him, the enthusiastic, the way he takes his business, especially when it comes to network business, he's so enthused about it. So I said, I'm going to give you the trial. He said, come on board. So I actually was not having money at that point in time. He said, use your last kobo. And I believed him, and I keyed in with the last money I had in me. Because from the very first beginning, my mind was not there. I just left it there. I just registered. I said, I'm just trusting you. Let me just do it. And I did it. I didn't take it serious. So, to my greatest surprise, after a month, 2, 3, I don't even log in to my website. So when I log into my dashboard, what I saw
that's your
wow.
back office, yes.
Yes, to my back office. What I saw was like, wow, this thing, I had to call him. I log into my dashboard. This is what I saw. He said, yes, now, you don't want to work. I said, but I've not done anything. He said, yes, that is how it is. In crowd one, you actually earn from your upline and your downlines.
Okay.
So when you come on board, then when you take it serious, you can imagine what you're going to achieve. So that was when I started working, and my joining has been so wonderful with crowd one.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. She mentioned uplines and downlines. For the benefit of those who are new or do not understand the business of networking, we would actually like for you to explain our specialty to that.
Well, thank you so much, You see, in business, there are things that cannot be explained here. But let me just throw a light. Upline simply means, as I'm discussing crowd one here, if you, decide to sign up today, you become my downline.
Okay.
I become your upline.
Okay.
That's the simple explanation. If you sign up under me, I'm your upline. You are my downline. So you look up to me while I work with you. If you sign under her, she becomes your upline, and you become her downline. That's simple explanation of upline.
So basically,
and
every other person that has signed up, like before I sign up, becomes an upline.
No,
it's just the person that signed up directly under.
Directly under
okay.
upline. One good thing, like she mentioned with crowd one, I think I've not seen or come across any network company that does that. That you actually earn from the activities of your uplines. Do you understand?
Sure,
but
sure.
I have not come across such.
I can attest to that too.
Crowd one is the best I have ever seen. Yeah. And as at now, crowd one is the best networking company in the world. The fastest growing in the world. A lot of things. By July 4th, there will be a launch of more products into crowd one. And that is to tell you that Crowd One has come to stay. Crowd One is doing what many other network marketing companies have not done. And like I told you last time, the aim is to go beyond Facebook. And you know, Facebook is just a social place. Yes, they are making their money, but the 2 billion people who are under, who are in their platform makes no money. But in Crowd One, it's not so. In Crowd One, as long as you're a member of Crowd One, you make huge money. Now, I think we should probably conclude about Crowd One today, if that's possible.
All right, we have a message here from Victor, Incredible Smog, to him back. And he says, give us link to Crowd One. Money must be made even in this pandemic.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful. Victor, you can take my number on the screen. Okay? Take my number on the screen, 08033925704. Again, 08033925704. That's the number. Call me after the program or chat me up on WhatsApp. All right? I'll give you details on how you can become a member of Crowd One. Right? Thank you so much for your interest.
Right.
See.
So I know last week we started up on Crowd One, like you said.
Yeah.
And for the benefit of those who didn't tune in last week, probably you should give, if you said something about rounding up on Crowd One.
Yeah.
We should give us like a brief rundown of how Crowd One works. And
I should give what?
a brief rundown of how Crowd One works.
Okay.
And probably steps to take to get registered to become a partner or member.
Okay. Now, Crowd One is a networking company. Networking. Network. Your net worth is your network is your net worth. How many of your friends can you run to and tell them about business and they believe you? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, as the case may be. That is your network, and that's your net worth. And if none of your friends can believe you, you need to start building a new brand of friendship. Yes.
Circle.
A new brand new friendship circle. You need it. If within your circle, friendship circle now, you can't call anybody and say, please, I need 50K, he gives you 50,000 naira, or 10,000 naira, or 20,000 naira. You need to change your circle of friendship. Do you understand? Because those friends you have now, you can't show them business and they follow you. You need to change. And Facebook has given you, social media has given you the opportunity to change your friendship circle. All right? Now, how do you join Crowd One? I told you that it's a networking company.
Yeah.
Yes. With products. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. But visual products. What are visual products? Movies, music, games, for those who gamble. Now, because of the pandemic, how many people goes to the stadium? How many people goes to where do they play music?
Studios.
Not studios.
Movies.
Shows. No, how many
Shows.
people go to
Go to
shows?
shows.
How many goes to shows to watch Alibaba and the rest live? No. People are afraid because of the pandemic, because of the virus. Okay? People do that with their mobile phone. Are you aware that whenever anybody, anywhere in the world, open their mobile phone to play game, to play gamble, to watch movie, to watch music, Crowd One makes money? Yes. And when you are a partner in Crowd One, immediately every Wednesday, Crowd One share the profits to every member, depending on the package and the activities on your group. On your group, that's what determines what you earn. Me, presently, I earn €400 every week. Use your calculator. Use your calculator. You know what that means? Okay, this is a public place. We limit things we say. Do you understand? But it is an opportunity. How old am I in Crowd One? I joined Crowd One in October last year. And for 3 months, 4 months, I didn't take it serious. Do you understand? So for these first 3-4 months that I'm taking it serious, I can tell you that Crowd One has transformed my life. I am no longer financially bondaged. Yes. I decide what I eat. I decide what I wear. My choice. Do you understand? Based on my values. Do you understand what that means? It means a lot to me. You may not understand what that means, but it means a lot to me. Okay? How do you come on board? We have about 5 packages. We have white, €99, which is 50,000. We have black, 150,000, which is €299. We have gold, which is €799, which is 400,000. We have titanium, which is 2,499, which is 1,250,000 naira. Then pro titanium, which is €3,999, and the naira equivalent is 1.8 million naira. So that's how you can come on board. Any of the packages you choose, it makes you a life member. You don't renew it. Do you understand?
Okay.
It makes you a life member, and all your earning, immediately you join, immediately the company returned back the amount you joined with. Yes, they return it back to you, which you can cash in 3 months' time. Do you understand? They return that money back to you. Then on a weekly basis, you keep earning according to. And the minimum earning in crowd 1, immediately you join, is €2.50. €2.50. That's what you earn every week, depending on the package you join with. So that is it. That is it on joining. Then, what else do we need to talk about? We have...
Right, so you have a question here shortly, because we're actually almost out of time.
Okay.
But we have a comment from Josie's Natural.
Yeah.
And it's a question, actually. The question is, what is the difference between Crowd 1 and the likes of New Life, Alliance in Motion, Kedi and Tianchi, etc.?
Yeah, the difference, I know about Alliance, I know about Tianchi. These people, the difference between Crowd 1 with them is that they have physical products.
A product to sell.
Physical products. Yes. Do you know the difference? Before I told you that Crowd 1 has product, but our products are visual. Do you get? But these people, their product is physical and health products. And I know that there are so many products in the market. If you want to buy Tianchi, there are other products that do what Tianchi does that are far cheaper. You take it to some people, they tell you, well, I love Tianchi, but it's expensive. You take it to other people, Alliance Emotion products, they tell you, I love it, but it's expensive. So it makes it highly competitive. And me, my kind of person, I don't know how to take physical product to anyone. So the difference is, ours is visual products. Do you understand? People must watch movie in their phone. They must play game with their phone. They must watch music in their phone. So when they watch, we make money.
All right.
I don't need to. I don't need to take the music to anyone.
I think I need to add to that. Yeah. Like when you talk about physical products, you know, most people, it's not everybody that understand the benefits of health, good health. Do you understand? Like some people will just stay. If they are not sick, they don't deem fit, you know, to take some drugs and stuff like that. Okay. They are just okay. It's just few people that understand the benefit of it. If you take some people, I have done product networking before. It's so difficult to sell. You take it.
It's tedious.
Yes, tedious. You take some people even buy on credits, and then you start going around to ask for the money. Before you know, your capital is shattered. Do you understand? Yeah. But this one, if you're alone, especially during the pandemic, I watch a picture where you see the mother with the phone, you see the son with the phone, you see the husband, the house, everybody's just concentrating on the phone. What are they doing? They are families sitting together, but they are using their smartphone. And that time they are using that phone, they can actually be using it for business.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Okay, you've actually headed away. Actually, out of time. You've had the benefits of Crowd 1, and you've had the benefits of networking. Well, you have the number on your screen there. We're giving you the number. This is Still Making Money with Mr. T. Mr. Theophilus.
Yes. Before we go, the last word from me for today is come on board. Don't waste more time. You don't have it. The clock is ticking. Take advantage of this opportunity. Come on board. We guide you to success. Thank you once again. Make it a date. Same station, 10 a.m. Saturday, next Saturday.
Oh,
Have a great day.
Yeah.
thank you.
Royce Cafés. Royce Cafés. Status. Oh yes, this is still African Patriot Radio, and we don't need no announcement to let you know that it's actually weekend. It's quite bright and
Hey.
beautiful Saturday morning.
See how excited I am.
The 27th in the month of June 2020. Oh, how time flies! We're already peeping at July already.
Like,
I'm sticking my neck out. All right, it's all good. I'd like to say a very beautiful good morning to you, and many thanks for sticking around. Big shout out to you for watching, and I'd like to welcome you back from that amazing outing on Making Money with Mr. T. I'll thank the Lord,
Yay.
and I'm actually keeping my fingers crossed on how I can actually make some more money.
please, let's make the money.
Let's make the money. It's all good. Okay, it's about our time. We deal on some topical issues on
Yep.
the program, dealing with the issues. My name is Elvis Oga, and I have my amazing partner in the studio with me.
My name is Emma McCann.
All right, we have very interesting and sensitive topic for the day, and that's actually talking about the influence of social media on the judiciary. When I mean judiciary, I mean the judiciary as a system,
Yeah.
and then judiciary as a process too.
Okay.
Okay, and initially this question has actually popped up times with that number, and then there were actually solutions profile which were like beta, but with the advent of COVID-19,
Yeah.
we now have a bigger challenge at hand, because ordinarily you could say, okay, if judges or people involved in judicial process are actually using social media, there are a whole lot of negative effect it portends to the credibility
Of
and
the
then
system.
the confidence of people and everything it
Yeah.
has. But when we're talking about social distancing, where basically everything has actually moved to be online and we've been having virtual process of everything, how do you now regulate judges from dispensing justice on social media, but you don't allow them use social media because there are a whole lot of negative effect of it?
But you do know that social media actually goes a long way to affect cases. Now, I don't think I wouldn't say it is right though. My opinion, yeah, for a judge to, should I say, get stuff off social media. But now, mind you, a lot of clues, a lot of information about a certain person,
Yeah.
or people usually put out a lot of information about themselves on social media. Now, let me give you an instance. Imagine a criminal case now.
All right.
So there's a case, a criminal case, and maybe something happened a particular night, and then that same night, about the same time, there's like pictures of you online, you and your friends with drinks on the table, what about them having fun, probably a night out. Now it's there on social media, and then for some reason you are, should I say, linked to a certain crime that happened around that area at about the same time. There's really, it's possible that the system could actually go, should I say, take up that picture now as proof that you were around that area at a particular time. Influence of it.
Wow.
It has influenced it.
Okay, you like telling me I normally put you on the spot. So before you might think I'm putting you on the spot.
No, put me on the
sometimes
spot.
sometimes when I put out questions, they're not actually directed at you. They are more like a way of building what we need to discuss. So before I put you on the spot, and then most time the questions are actually rhetorical, where we can actually leave that to our listener to put a comment or reaction to it. So you can just do that by sliding into our, I almost said DM, but on our comment section.
Please.
And then let us how you feel. Then drop your comment, your contribution on the show.
Yeah, because we really want to know what you think about this.
Well, I think I love the example you just gave, because when it has to do with forensic and crime detection, I'm so interested in that, because I just love the way detectives
Are
tend
you
to.
sure you're in the right profession, man?
People ask me that a lot, but it's still, we still have to do some investigative journalism, so it goes. All right, let's still take a look at what we have for the day, where we're talking influence of social media. Have you ever heard about the word media trial?
Oh.
Where there is a scenario, and then maybe a case is being a suit is being filed at the court, and then before judges sit for hearings and proceedings, people already subjected this person to media trial, and then people are saying, okay, he's guilty, he's not guilty, they already passed judgment. Then most times you see that reflect on the actual judgment or the verdict being passed by the court of law, and that's exactly what we want to talk about today. Yesterday, when we were trying to figure out a topic to discuss, head of station was talking about in a system, Nigeria judiciary system, where we don't do the jury system, and then we have social media influencing verdict or judgment at the end of the day. Does that really spell out true justice?
True justice.
Big question. Okay, I think I'd like to make reference to one of the growing major issue we have right about now.
Days have been waiting.
Yeah, the case of the Banj.
Coco Master.
Coco Master, which is actually not really going down well, especially for the fact that he lost his endorsement deal.
Yes, that was actually quite sad.
Yeah, I felt so bad for him. Yesterday, I was sharing with you that we all know how the band has been balling ever since, even not being too active with the music. He's more like a businessman, and most times I tend to jubilate and then identify with people who have been able to use their intellect to do certain things. I think when he did that song with World Bank, was it Top of the World and all, and then I was very happy that, okay, look at what this man he's using his talent to do and all, and then allegations like this made him to lose one of such deals. That's actually a very bad one, and it's going to dent his image a lot. But in as much as we are not here to do another set of media trial, but
we should actually look at it though from that angle. Now, this story came out, or people with the advent of people coming out now to talk about rape, or rape victims now coming out to share their stories. And there's been a lot of celebrities that have been accused of rape.
Yeah.
Now this lady comes out and accuses the Banj of raping her. Now, on the social media, the internet has actually torn him apart. The people that have stood by him still, but the majority have actually come out to, permit me to say, bash him.
Yeah,
they've come out to they're practically just tearing him apart. Now, I'm not going to take sides here, but we never really know. We actually do not know who is at fault here. And now, in as much as people are clamoring that rape, what's it called now, rapists or people that commit rape here should actually be punished. People actually, someone even said the capital punishment should be what they get, that is death.
Yeah.
But have you also thought about the fact? Have you also thought about people that actually come out to accuse them falsely? What punishment is actually meted out to these people?
I think I saw somebody actually clamoring for the same punishment being stipulated for these two offenses we just talked about, both rape and false accusation of rape. That the punishment should be the same. People have come from that angle a lot. And then you were talking about the story of the Banj and how people have actually torn him apart. And
wow, social media, I see things and I'm like, oh wow.
Like that's one perfect example of series of media trials we've had or witnessed in this country, where people were even trying to, apart from the whole scenario and the story from the both side, the lady came out to say this and the Banj came out to say this. People are now looking at point or deriving point from the way he's been handling it.
Remember yesterday when we talked about this thing, I said something. He probably handled it that way because I mentioned there was something I told you yesterday. I said people act differently under pressure. When they're stressed, when they're frustrated, they act differently. There are people that are able to handle stress and deal well with stress, and then others take drastic and frantic actions. So probably the band in his own way probably thought, there's been a lot of this going on around, people accusing different celebrities. It's like it's like the in thing right now
Yeah.
to what's been happening. So he felt, well, maybe this is what I should do to actually stop this. I mean, I'm tired of people doing this, doing that. So he probably comes out and says, okay, fine, let's get you arrested or let's do this to you. He took a drastic action.
You know,
But probably that was his own way of trying to deal with the situation.
you know, ordinarily, like one would want to see, okay, people are saying, okay, because the way the band has been going about the whole stuff, people felt maybe it's because it's influential. That's why he's been able to get the police to arrest this person. But we are the same set of people that actually direct people to the appropriate authorities and not feel that is one he is gone to. And then the court is the next place. But first thing to avoid the breakdown of law and order is just to get the police involved and then before you charge someone to court. So I don't understand where all of this is coming from. But like you say, we are not here to take side. Yesterday I was listening to a program and somebody was like, okay, she wouldn't know if the band is actually guilty or innocent, but she was actually trying to condemn the band for getting the girl arrested. And we all know what defamation is.
Yeah, defamation of character, that's a very big thing. And for someone of his, someone of his status now, imagine this has actually made him lose a couple of endorsement deals, which is a very, very sad thing. I'm actually emphasizing.
And then I'm actually looking at how his wife has been trying to handle it. And then there's something the band talked about that actually touched me. That was where that issue came up few days to the anniversary of the death of his son. And he tweeted about that. And like he's going through a lot. And every time I tend to maybe put myself in the shoes of these public figures or these celebrities, and I'll be like, the way we troll them online, the way we bash them online, like they are humans, they got feelings, they got blood running through their veins as well.
I'd actually like to ask this question. So if imagine this actually happened to should I say someone that's not as popular or as rich as the band, let's say, for instance. But I'm sure things like that happen, but probably because we do not know them, they're not popular, and nobody's talking about it. So now, someone who is probably not of the same, same class status now, does the same thing and probably gets, let's say, whoever is accusing him arrested. Is this? Is social media, is the internet actually going to make this an issue?
No, let's even turn the situation around. Let's look at it from, okay, what if the band is more like the female, or the band is actually accusing the female of raping him, and the girl got the band arrested? Would you be saying the same thing?
Yeah, would they be saying the same thing? So let's I know. Perhaps there are a lot of feminists actually come out and say, "Oh, girl power," or clamor for equality and all that, gender equality and all. But when it comes to certain issues, certain situations, they forget about equality. They keep preaching. Mind you, I'm all for girl power, but I do not like to keep quiet when I see something done wrong or when something's not done right.
Wow.
I won't stand for it.
I love that. I think I woke up with a particular motivational quote. I just want to run throughout the whole of the day.
Please.
I'll be signing up with that, and I'll still have to say it now.
Please say it now. I want to hear it.
Silence in the face of injustice is injustice itself.
True.
So learn how to speak out anytime.
Okay, I got a new mantra now.
Whoa. Okay, like we've been talking, it's not going to be totally feasible to tell judges to stay away, or people or players in the judiciary sector to stay away from the use of social media. But we all know they are humans too.
Yeah.
So there are times maybe prior to judgment, if they tend to maybe visit the social media, take for instance Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they might actually be emotional, or consciously or unconsciously their judgment or verdict may be affected by what they have already read on social media.
Do you think? Yeah, that's actually a very strong point to make. So I feel social media on its own actually influences like various, like a lot of our lives, like in different aspects, various aspects.
True.
And it's not like we can actually totally run away from it, because imagine staying away from social media. And I'm not talking about those that just go on to chat or just make noise. I mean, people that have to probably read news or get news from from internet. Or imagine staying away from the internet for, let's say, a week, and then you come back and then you feel like you've been living under a rock. You feel like the whole world has moved on and left you behind, because there's a lot of things you probably missed.
The moment I run out of data, I feel like I've been cut off from the world.
Do you understand? That's what I'm trying to say. Now, you cannot totally tell the judiciary to stay off social media and not reach up their humans.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have their own, should I say, their own base or connection and all of that. You cannot just tell them to stay away from it totally. But now the thing is,
how do we now create a balance?
yes, and you know how is somehow I wouldn't blame them though. You know how I mentioned before about putting a post up on social media and all of that. Okay, most times I would actually tell people, watch what you put out for people to see.
Yeah.
Now I see people put out pictures of themselves, videos of themselves and stuff, or with sharp objects, and probably to them they feel like they're being gangster and being cool
or it's
or whatever.
nothing, or they're just catching crews, as the case may be.
Thank you. But now you put out pictures or videos that make you look like you're capable of violence. Now something happens that links you to a particular crime or particular, let me say particular crime. Now when you go on social media and then they notice stuff like that about you or the sister, and you're like, okay, this
They
person
use them
actually
as
has,
evidence against
do you
you.
understand, violence tendencies.
Wow. I think I was trying to bring the point I was raising to that particular incident. Recall that the first scenario you gave was more like, okay, you happens to post a picture of yourself maybe drinking with friends around a particular environment, and then maybe there was a robbery case at about that time, and you've been accused of being involved. They could actually pull up those things. So to an extent, the social media could help the judiciary in that, in gathering their fact or their evidences for a particular judgment. But like we've been saying, how do you now create a balance? Because by the time people have been subjected to media trials, and then these judges happen to be on social media as well, their judgment could be
biased,
informed or could be biased by some of those things. And then I think I went through a study that actually put out a statistics that talked about a study being conducted across about 47 different judiciary councils with a certain number of jurisdiction, and it was discovered that yes, truly, social media informed their decisions, and it's actually affecting the people's confidence on the judiciary system.
Yeah.
It's actually affecting the integrity or the image of the profession. It has a whole lot of challenges attached to it. Also, I had some of my points jotted down here. It's actually it could warrant cyberbullying on the side of the big players.
We're already seeing it happening. It's already happening.
You see. So we also see where it has a whole lot of damaging effect both on the people and the system as well.
Yes.
So we need to learn how to create a balance, even though there are actually some pros or advantages of the social media, like the one you pointed out. It could be used in gathering fact or evidence to trace a criminal
but then it shouldn't
situation.
But then you shouldn't base your I don't you shouldn't base
your
the
verdict
whole,
or your judgment
based on
totally
that.
on it.
Like what you said, someone putting out a picture of you having fun, and maybe there's a robbery that happens at the same place. Now, eyewitnesses will actually, should I say, recognize the criminal, the robber, and then give you a description. Now, a description will actually match maybe you or a friend of yours that was around there, and it probably wasn't you guys. That's another thing now. So even if you see that, you could actually use it to narrow or whatever. You could use it in your investigation, but do not base your verdict on that.
You know, one of the advantages we've seen is more like it grants a greater accessibility to justice, and then it also helps the society scrutinize judges as well. But judges should be careful not to play to the bait most times, because some ill-informed commentators and then people with ulterior motives may want to capitalize on that and then maybe push their selfish agenda, their selfish motive, their selfish interest to a large point. But what we're saying basically is, you already said it all. It could be used. Maybe we just derive the advantages of it, but the judgment should not be solely or totally hinge on what is got on social media, because at the end of the day, we have already seen the advantages and we've seen the disadvantages. What is now important is how to strike a balance between those two things. And we've been saying, okay, how do we now, because it will be totally inhumane, and I wouldn't want it to be more like an infringement on the fundamental right of the judges as well, if maybe the judiciary system asks all the judges to stay off social media. But at the long run, when they are there, they are humans. It tends to affect their judgment. So I think it has to do with intentional and conscious approach and effort.
That's the thing. Make effort to not allow yourself to be easily wavered by opinions of others. Now, people have given their opinions. It's all left to you to carry out your own investigation, make your own, should I say, make conscious efforts to actually get to the root of the problem itself before, taking judgment.
And then do a whole lot of study as well. Maybe
True.
back to visit your lecture books when you were in school. I think I love it when lawyers tend to study before they go deliver a judgment.
Yeah.
I have a whole lot of them around my family, so man, when they have a case to judge, you don't just make noise around the house, because
there's a lot of reading going on.
a whole lot of reading. They are examining the whole cases and everything. So you basically said it all, irrespective of what is out there on the media, no matter the emotions people are trying to put, the kind of baits people are trying to put to the hook to hook you and all of that. Don't play along. Don't play along. All right.
Have a mind of your own, basically.
It's actually very, 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 very interesting. But unfortunately, we just have to call it quit right here.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what are you leaving us with?
Well, like I said, balance is key. Now, we cannot totally say the judges should stay off social media. Just have a mind of your own. If you're in the judiciary system, have a mind of your own. And please, 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 let's try not to tear people apart on social media before we actually know the facts of a particular case.
I think I love that particular one. Let's say no to media trial.
Yeah.
And I think I would like us to revisit this topic again. Maybe when we have a legal practitioner in the house,
True,
then we'll talk
It's
about
important.
the kind of judicial system we practice here, the
Yeah.
jury and the other ones, and then see how it comes to play. Then the place of social media
In the
amidst
system.
the judiciary and all of that. All right, that is the much we can take on today's edition of the program. Like I said, I won't be leaving with this quote I actually put out earlier on. Silence in the face of injustice is injustice itself. So if you see something, say something. And then the authorities as well try to make people have confidence in the system so that they will be able to confide in you. See you same time next time. My name is Elvis Oga.
My name is Emma Kanu.
Stay tuned for more interesting programs from this platform.
Cafés. Scatters.
From the start, them they tell me, say definitely I go blow. Every time they hear my sound, they come ask me for more. Now the love I receive all true, they bring me tears of joy. Baba God, I beg you, oh, say you make my heart so pure. Oh, I change my story. Now my prayer every day, make you change my story. Let your blessings come my way, change my story. Now my prayer every day, make you change my story. Oh, I make you change my story. I see Goni Bobo come. Every day we walk and pray, no darling. Them ask me when I go shine. Oh, Olua, oh. I see Goni Bobo come. Every day we walk and pray, no darling. Them ask me when I go glow. Oh, Olua, oh.
Man, I've been doing this shit for a long time. Been not so easy, sure you know that. Sharp money, my low bill. Money on my mind, every minute. All of my life, I've been working on it. Mama used to tell me I could make it. Oh Lord, I keep praying for the blessings. Only watching my story today. From nothing up to something. I did pray for your blessings, yeah. For your blessings. Only watching my story today. And my prayer every day. From nothing to something. I did pray for your blessings, yeah.
I see Goni Bobo come. Every day we walk and pray, no darling. Them ask me when I go shine. Oh, Olua, oh. I see Goni Bobo come. Every day we walk and pray, no darling. Them ask me when I go blow. Oh, Olua, oh. Olua change my story today. Right now I dey hear my sound. Olua change my story today. From nothing to something. I see Goni Bobo. Every day we walk and pray, no darling. Them ask me when I go shine. Oh, Olua, oh. I see Goni Bobo. Every day and night, yeah. Them ask me when I go blow. Oh, Olua, oh.
She move my day bed, don't oh yeah, everybody get their own story, oh. Yeah. Kira kita odola la yeah, if you're making that dough, you know me shalaye. Ozu go pay muraba lagbade, no one mamopo body check out your shit. If you think it, you can make it. Enter studio and start to make it. Omo, I believe and then I made it. One name you liche and then I break it. Moma lowa lowa, moma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowa lowa, moma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Moma lowa lowa, moma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowa lowa, moma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. I'm a told me boy, this life ain't no easy call. This life when I turn bright and make it count, giving meaning come. I quick to check on my ninja, Baba show me the way. Magical way, authority, Baba Dakunjo, Dakun me. Let me the reason say this thing I no go far. Let me the reason I no get back. It show you I know the reason I'm local. See for your eyes, see my nigga I go blue pa. Mama lowo lowo, mama kole mole níwájú ẹlẹ́yà máa tún yan fanda. Lowo lowo, mama kole mole níwájú ẹlẹ́yà máa tún yan fanda. Mama lowo lowo, mama kole mole níwájú ẹlẹ́yà máa tún yan fanda. Lowo lowo, mama kole mole níwájú ẹlẹ́yà máa tún yan fanda.
I remain your extraordinary DJ Elegant. Let's go. My soul, may all and all our prayers be answered. The vision is right. Let's go. Now soon.
These sounds are amazing.
Raise the roof. Danny Ace Pano mix yo.
Oh, Danny Ace, the magic finger.
Hey yo Caribbean, telling me no shoot back, me no rebound. But the looking at your eye be like you Egyptian. Yelling like your style, she a swim for your ocean. Backside big like a bumper, mind smile bright like a Santa. She no do no silly cat, be you silly boy. She fi do no dirty wine, man down, gunshot for your area. Boom boom boom, gunshot in the area. Bend the drip on the back, she a tempter. Pour some ice, galley hot like a boiler. She a controller, she no DJ, but she fi a control ya. AI girl with the A1 sound coming through blazing. Them a color girl trailblazer. Whoosh, she a fight for her tune, them a color fortune. Tell them man I color fuck you. Tell them man I color fuck you.
We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know who I be. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know who I be. I'll strike like a thunder. Just for your wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Girl strike like a thunder, just for your wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter, me the ganja as a lighter.
Me casa su casa, whenever he call me, catch you guys later. So what on the beat and F up your speakers. No apologies, I life up your stickers. What you wanna do, but massa vodka. Either way I whoop ya, come ask me later. So come ask me later. London girl, South brick, got you feel the lockdown mood. Good book crit, on the rhythm savage mood. Good book brick, telling me the showstopper. Look good, B. Nina London girl, South brick, got you feel the lockdown mood. Good book crit, on the rhythm savage mood. Good book brick, telling me the showstopper. Look good, B.
We just wanna let them know. 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 Bad girl strike like a thunder. Just for your wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Bad girl strike like a thunder. Just for your wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Bad girl strike like a thunder. Just for your wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter.
And the wire, but bang 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 say, now realize, girl you're good and very very nice, very very nice. On top of your matter, oh, I personalize. Girl, our future, I don't visualize. God, see, I be thinking about you, girl, every day and night. And the lovely things you do, you dey control my mind, girl. Oh yeah, baby, give me good loving. 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 You dey champagne me for the lovely things you do. You dey champagne me, but I can never let you go. Baby, champagne me for the lovely things you do. You dey champagne me, and I'll never let you go. Imani bakala me, see you making me go gaga. And if I be a slow starter, for you I run over. Yeah. 7 months before your birthday, I put my reminder. Yeah. This how I love you, it go last you forever. Oh, and I will hold you tight and I will treat you right. Even for that, baby, I go be your light. Cause we will never fight, now I realize. Say now only you, baby, now you there, my man. Yeah, nah. This must be love, baby, I can feel it. Oh, yeah. And I know, baby, I can see it. Oh yeah, baby, give me good loving. 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 You dey champagne me for the lovely things you do. You dey champagne me, but I can never let you go. Baby, champagne me for the lovely things you do. You dey champagne me, and I'll never let you go. And I will hold you tight and I will treat you right. Even for that, baby, I go be your life. Cause we will never fight, now I realize. Say now only you, baby, now you there, my man. Yeah, nah. This must be love, baby, I can feel it. Oh, yeah. And I know, baby, I can see it. Oh yeah, baby, give me good loving. Baby, give me good loving. Baby, give me good loving. Baby, give me good loving.
Oh no, no paper, no paper, no. My sherry, your love that wonder, baby please, no send your man. I want you, baby no for you, I go on for the baby please, no one no other. I want you, my finance, why Femi, baby no for you, I go on for the
Life na jungle, oh. Body, you need to struggle, oh. Sure you want collect all the bundle, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Life na jungle, oh. Body, you need to hustle, oh. If you want jump, so they bubble, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Reggae baby, oh. I land to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find the pass it, a rego maybe, yo. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Reggae baby, yo. I land to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find the pass it, a rego maybe, yo. When the beautiful ones are not yet born. Go shout, yo. And it's your birthday. Go shout, yo. Oh, yeah. Good morning, afternoon, depending on which time or evening. I hope say this little piece of advice I go get meaning to those who been they feel solo. Based on their baby, you are all on your own. Now you pray to the ceiling. I know the situation of the country right now no funny. You know go even feel wash your clothes, make you big money. I know say you go like to right your wrongs, but there's no penny. Meanwhile, you go have to see that on one wife. Still on it, but based on this fact, you say you won't give up. Buna, you feel give up. BP rising, no great drop. But based on this advice, you say make I shut up. I go shut up. One more line, then I lock up.
Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do. Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do for man, do.
Life na jungle, oh. Body, you need to struggle, oh. Sure you want collect all the bundle, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Life na jungle, oh. Body, you need to hustle, oh. If you want jump, so they bubble, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Reggae baby, oh. I land to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find the pass it, a rego maybe, yo. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Reggae baby, yo. I land to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find the pass it, a rego maybe, yo. When the beautiful ones are not yet born. Go shout, yo. And it's your birthday. Go shout, yo. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Baby, your back be the crazy, I go slow. They made bad man one dance, see as on two. Show me your back, make I spend all the money. Now man, they walk, now babu, they chop,
oh my lordy, lordy, Ninja situation ready. Boys just they grind on a steady. All I want ask is just one more question.
Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do for man. Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do for man.
Young famous on the mix.
You want to talk with you.
It's Blaze and the Big Baby.
One man fit carry plenty woman. Hypocrite around and say I'm mystical. Me, I know sound I like to do, man. It no matter if they identical. Like as you melanin, Angelina oh my joy. Undisputed on my medallion. She dey give me on a daily. I like it like as you melanin. Angelina oh my joy. Undisputed on my medallion. She dey give me on a daily. Them say I too ugly. As I make money, the girl them come around. See the girl them come around. They say I too ugly. As I make money, the girl them come around. See the girl them come around.
Angelina kill it best. Angelina my mama. Angelina kill it best. Angelina oh no. Angelina kill it best. Angelina my mama. Angelina kill it best. Angelina oh yeah na na. Sikira oh sikira. Yetunde, oh, yetunde, Sikira, oh, yes, Sikira. The way you give me the comparada. Sikira, oh, Sikira, show. Sikira, oh, Sikira, Sikira, oh, Sikira.
Lagers, you Melanie, Angelina, oh, my Jolie. Undisputed, oh, my medallion. She dey give me on a daily. I like it, Lagers, you Melanie, oh. Angelina, oh, my Jolie. Undisputed, oh, my medallion. She dey give me on a daily. Them say I too ugly, oh. As I make you money, the guy them come around. See the guy them come around. Them say I too ugly, oh. As I make you money, the guy them come around. See the guy them come around.
Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, time mama. Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, oh no. Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, time mama. Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, oh yeah, na na na, oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, oh la la la, oh la 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 la, oh la la la.
It's Victory and the Bits.
Dun dun dun. When I think I'll leave the answer. What the volume, oh. That's how we get to Allah. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. She the bust my brain like. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Love for Muna Kigebi. Yeah. For your love, I don't grow beer. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me take you there. That push up on me, yeah. For your love, I don't grow beer. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me. Auntie Vanessa. When I think I'll leave the answer. What the volume, oh. That's how we get to Allah. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. She the bust my brain like. Yeah. Love for Muna Kigebi. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Love for Kanaku. Badam in Chopper Proof. Now so him I sharpen. He enter Eve heaven. Love for Kanaku. Badam in Chopper Proof. Now so him I sharpen. He enter Eve heaven. But shock on me, dear. For your love, I don't grow beer. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me take you there. I could joke on me, dear. For your love, I don't grow beer. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me see Vanessa.
Let me know on the mix.
I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful.
Once upon a time in our lives, situations stabbing like knives, questions rising, how do I fight? That is not for you and me, leave everything to the king. You need to feel nice, painful feeling means you're alive, ain't no dead man feeling likewise, thanks and praises to the king, after suffering comes relief. Life is hard and I can understand. Things we see sometimes don't match up to what we deserve. Not the same thing. Everywhere you live, you smile, you love. Hey, this ugly shouldn't be when you're the one involved. You were beautiful in every way. Sun or rain, you have me any day. Price for joy, you name it, I will pay. I will never trade you for no one in any way. They see barren in you, I see babe. I embrace. You were star, no one can take your place. I will never trade you for no one on any day. Doesn't feel right. How they do me bad but flex like. They cheat me but still they leave large. Where's the drive to stay good when surrounded by evil? You need to love still. Let go from unless you won't heal. God is at the wheel, so stand still. Trouble, pain, they disappear when you wait, you wear a chair. Life is hard and I can understand. Things we see sometimes don't match up to what we deserve. Not the same thing. Everywhere you live, you smile, you love. Hey, this ugly shouldn't be when you're the one involved. You were beautiful in every way. Sun or rain, you have me any day. Price for joy, you name it, I will pay. I will never trade you for no one in any way. They see barren in you, I see babies. Had to love you all that I embrace. You were star, no one can take your place. I will never trade you for no one on any day. See in life, what you like will likely shun you. But be careful what you like and what you shun to. He's your type, you trust him and now he hurt you. Or the other loved you but he wasn't for you. And it's unwise, We want this but when it comes, we turn a blind eye. Oh no. You were beautiful in every way. Sun or rain, you have me any day. Life for joy, you name it, I will pay. I will never trade you for no one in any way. They see barren in you, I see babe. Had to love you all that I embrace. You were star, no one can take your place. I would never trade you for no one on any day.
SOS Music.
We all got blessings right inside us. You can just name it, get rid of the virus. Cause I know, every day you pray, you stay. I know. Cause I know, you came, you asked, you praise. I know. Cause when the sun goes down and you still gotta use for the light. What if and all you wished for ain't what you gonna see tonight? Say it's gonna be fine. Say it's gonna be fine. Say it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Man, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Man, it's gonna be fine.
sometimes the music got me thinking, if I'm really gonna make it, maybe leave it. But that's the basic. I mean, that's a part of thought and everybody gonna face it. Put the max on, but you still face it. No faking like Tom Cruise on a mission with his face change. I ain't talking moolah when I'm talking face change. Opportunity to prove a skill upstage. And when you do, there's no change. I remember 2010 trying to put down my lyrics. It's funny, writing 20 songs in just a week. It's just you with your melody, no beat. I ain't bragging about house and no beats. No room for the coaches. Tell me how the team's gonna play it. Well, it's just me listening to music from my uncle's room. Talked about preaching the gospel. Now it's all real like NF host. Cause when this song goes down and you still got a use for the light. What if then all you wished for ain't what you're gonna see tonight? Say he's gonna be fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say he's gonna be fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Say he's gonna be fine. 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 A change comes out right from inside. It all springs out from what you desire. As a man think acting is hard, so easy. So think right, cause that's who you be.
1, 2, 3.
She's gonna be fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Say he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Man, he's gonna be fine. 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 He's gonna be fine.
It's clean sounds of clean.
Oh na na na, na. Cyrus on the beat. Oh na na na, na.
Fuego!
Don't you ever leave me for the paper. She said my success is the payback. You be the sauce, you be the flavor. I no go ever use your playboy. If you give me love, I no go run away. And every other day go be like holiday. Maybe scatter body or you wanna waste. The way you hypnotize be like I the crazy. You know say body no be firewood. Come make I show you up for my wood. You know say body no be firewood. Come make I show you up, yeah. You be my rhythm and blues. I fit to make you my muse. Linda AKG for the news. Ovia baby for the groove, yeah. You be my rhythm and blues. I fit to make you my muse. Linda AKG for the news. Ovia baby for the groove. Oh yeah. Oh baby, give me all the loving. All the loving. Oh, my baby say yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Oh. Shut up, put the Gucci on the plate. My baby, give it to me, it's getting late. My baby, give it to me, you know say waiting you got it, baby, you know say you get it, wait. Baby, give me love, oh yeah. Baby, give me trust, oh. Baby, give me love, oh yeah. Baby, give me trust. I no go lie, what I'm feeling inside. You make a nigga wanna turn upside down. The way you roll, the way you shake, come on me, baby girl, oh yeah, give me brain. You be my rhythm and blues. My rhythm and blues. I fit to make you my muse. Yeah, yeah. Linda AKG for the news. Oh, be a baby for the groove. You be my rhythm and blues. My rhythm and blues. I fit to make you my muse. Linda AKG for the news. Oh, be a baby for the groove. Oh yeah. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Oh baby, give me all say that. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Na na na. Give me all the loving, you're my baby girl. You. Give me all the loving, you're my baby girl. Don't you ever let me go. Don't you ever let me go, no. Don't you ever let me go. O-V-I.
Cyrus and the beat, a Bradley producer.
Podcast.
Blessings, Oluwa, change my story today. I might pray every
day. From nothing to something. I dey pray for your blessings. Yeah. Asikoni bogo nko. Every day we walk and pray, oh darling. Them ask me when I go shine. Oh, Oluwa, Oluwa. Asikoni bogo nko. Every day we walk and pray, oh darling. Them ask me when I go blow. Oh, Oluwa, Oluwa. Oluwa change my story today. Right now I dey hear my sound. Oluwa change my story today. From nothing to something. Asikoni bogo. Every day we walk and pray, no darling. Them ask me when I go shine. Oh, Oluwa, Oluwa. Asikoni bogo. Every day and night, say, Them ask me when I go blow. Oh, Oluwa, Oluwa.
She move my day bed, don't need. Oh yeah, everybody get their own story. Oh, yeah. Kira kita odola la yeah. If you're making that dough, you know me shalaye. Ozu go pay muraba like bade. No one mamu body check and your shake. If you think it's you can make.
It is exactly 7 minutes past the hour of 12 p.m. This is African Patriot Radio. We're streaming live from the city of Abuja, Nigeria. This is Bump It or Dump It. My name is Eman. Well, you know, I'm not alone in the studio. I got my partner with me.
Yeah.
He goes by the name Snow Black.
Yeah, dark and cold, like she always say.
You know it. All right, so this is Bump It or Dump It. And you know how we do. We're gonna play you some songs, and then you get to choose which song you like. And now, like we always say, the fate of the songs lie in your hands.
In your hands.
Exactly.
It's totally up to you to determine if the song is gonna be bombed the more or just gonna be dumped in a trash can.
Wow. They always say trash can. See, I'm the nice one here, actually. I never used it.
But if you're gonna dump it, where are you gonna dump it? On your phone?
Got a very big trash can outside though. All right. Yeah. Well, you know how we do. Make use of the comment section, all of our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. It is African Patriot Radio. Remember, if you like a song, use the hashtag bump it, followed by song name or artist name. But if you do not like the song,
happen not to just like it for some weird reasons. Okay, so
use
you
the
can
hashtag
dump it with the artist name and the song title.
Okay, so let's get right down to business.
Yippee! So what song are we vibing
let's
to
start with your
first?
last song, yeah.
Yeah, right. So
what's that one called?
It's called La Casa de Barras.
What language is that?
Okay, have you watched that movie?
Money Heist?
Yeah, Money Heist.
Oh, I should have known. There was something.
Yeah, so this is not the House of Paper. It's the La Casa de Barras. I don't know. Barras sound like bars. Or probably that's bars. In what language was that again?
That was. I think that was
Spanish. Yeah. So this is MCP with La Casa de Barras.
All
Enjoy.
Right. Let's see.
It's HCN SMG.
La Casa de Barras. MCP no fi kill the person. All this kind of finesse make me ask if you real person. Say kill them in the city.
start this. Oh yes, one time for the people, one time for the boys, them, for the girls, them, for the hip hop lovers, because it's about our time. We analyze some lyrics on the program. Lyrical Analogy is still your one and only radio best friend Elvis Ogo right here on your number one radio station, African Patriot Radio, and it's about to get later than late. And I was telling my goons in the studio, when we say later than late, and we want to get lyrical with it, we ain't talking about liters of water or liters of volume, but we're talking about how about to raise the standard, raise the roof,
and
then
take it off the hook.
We're about to raise the roof right here.
Exactly. All right. Let me just have you guys introduce yourself, because we normally be in this business together. I don't know if I should call you guys my partner in crime, because it's allowed. It's a hip hop show, so.
All right, people. It's a beautiful Saturday evening, and I hope you're having a beautiful time wherever you are right now. We are bringing it right to your speakers on your net wave right here on African Patriot Radio. My name is Zion Chris, and you know how we do.
All right, so I go by the name Snow, and we're here to just lyrically analyze some hot tracks. And I'm out here with my man Zion and my man Elvis. You know what time is, right? Let's do this.
You know what time is it? Let's do this. You know, every time I listen to Snow Black and he'll be like, I go by the name, I'm expecting maybe some lines to follow, because that's how most rappers start their freestyle. I go by the name Snow, and I'm about to murder this cipher. Okay, give me that beat.
Dropping some lines, right?
Okay, we've actually been in the studio waiting, anticipating for something to happen, and gladly and then effortlessly. Is that effortlessly? Okay, with a whole lot of effort, it's actually happening. So I'd like to say a very big thank you, and then welcome on the show proper. Today, we got an amazing record we're about to analyze, because I love it when records tend to pass a whole lot of message, and that's one aspect of hip-hop I love so much. If you've been going through a genre of music, you will agree with me that hip-hop and reggae are the genre of music that talk about generally the ills of the society more than every other genre.
Definitely. When you talk about the society, we have seen a lot of rappers talk about what we can relate to, the everyday kind of life, what you can relate to. And we have heard that in a lot of reggae music too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just about how anyone sees it.
I like the way you're taking it calm, slow, and gradual because it shows that you got some respect for hip hop as a genre of music. It's not less from you.
A lot of people will tell you hip hop just goes beyond a tradition. Sometimes it's like a way of life. It's culture.
It's a culture.
So
trust me.
when you look at like I stand for hip hop, and then I like the comparison when you bring up reggae, because I think these are like two genres of music whereby you don't just come and tell people things you think in your head. Sometimes people need to feel you. People want to relate to what you're saying, and you need to tell them what they see around themselves.
Yes, they want to see some real music.
Real music. I'm listening to you. You don't go telling me about something a rock star would tell me, because I'll do that probably when I'm in the pub, when I want to drink something.
Yeah.
But then when you're sitting down and you need to reflect more on yourself, you need to reflect more on yourself. You have to just listen to something that you can align with, something that you share an ideology with. And I think that's the place of hip hop and.
Reggae
For me
music.
personally.
Okay, from what I've got from two of you, I believe that we're super ready for the show. But just for clarity,
hard, man.
For clarity, I just want us to set the record straight. Snow, are you ready for this?
We're ready, man. 100. We're about to.
All right, Chris, are you ready for this?
We're born ready, man.
Elvis, are you ready for this?
Are you ready?
He just said it. We're born ready. All right. It seems the whole studio has been kind of silent for some time now, like it's more like dead of auto-tune. No man of silent, DOA, Jay-Z, Kanye West, but that's not what we're doing this evening. We're basically right here to analyze an amazing record, and I've been saying amazing record all this one. I just don't want to let the cat out of the bag, because let's even take a look at songs we've actually done justice to on this platform so far. We'll remember what we did to Ground Zero, Stay Alive.
Yeah, Stay Alive.
That stuff is still on the people's mind.
Stay Alive. That song is a song that still stays in people's mind. I still find myself sometimes like vibing to the hook and like one or two lines from Ground Zero. That's a big one.
Wow, Stay Alive is still staying alive as a record.
Yes, that song is deep, and it just captures everything.
All right, the median edition of the show actually saw us did justice to a song by MS the Rapper Icon alongside Success. They are very interestingly, Success this is prepping his EP for a release, or was that an album? He told me it's an album right on the 15th of July. We're counting days from now already, and that's going to be titled Through the Walls.
We're
TTW, hashtag like anticipation is being high.
Hard, man. Bring it in.
As he's been putting a whole lot of like, for the fact that he's recording an album, I wouldn't know, maybe he's recording his own body too, because I saw he's been putting out some dope and flashy, amazing, crazy looks lately. And I'll be like, dude, have you been cashing out lately or what?
It comes with the process,
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, like I said, we've been having a whole lot of quiet time in the studio, and I wouldn't know if it's dead or auto-tune. Shout out to Jay-Z for that. Okay, wherever you're watching us from, you could actually drop your comment, your location, or just what you want to tell us on the show on our comment section. Just slide in there. It is at African Patriot Radio on Facebook, and then on YouTube, we're right there. On Twitter, you have us at radio_Patriot. 247. We just that's where we balance. That's where we at. Okay, it is a Saturday evening, and then we are super ready to make your weekend feel like it's still weekdays. What do I mean? Because all right, big masquerade about to jump out and dance, and we're talking about no other somebody. Cranary is up on the show today with I Can't Breathe.
Man, that's like fire in the booth. Like
fire in the booth.
Fire in the booth.
Like how we say, we got some fire extinguisher.
Like this is crazy. Like when you just come in contact with that name, Crinary, if for one thing, I think on the Nigerian hip hop scene, I think it has gone beyond the just entertainment scene. On the Nigerian hip hop scene, when you see someone like Crinary, you should know that there's gonna be a lot of talking.
Whoa.
That's for me.
And then the title of the song, I Can't Breathe. It just put my mind to George Floyd case.
Like that's
straight up
fight against racism.
Straight up.
And I woke up. I woke up today, with a sick. How do I put it? With a sick mentality or thought in my heart, and I've been sharing it since morning. I posted it on Twitter, and I was like, silence in the face of injustice is injustice itself. So big shout out for Crinary for taking our time to talk about some of the things that have actually been plaguing us in the society lately. On the record, I heard him talk about fight against racism, like the whole police brutality, racism, and then possibly he say he ain't scared of bringing the change. So he's about to switch it up and take it down to rape.
Yeah.
So these are the two basic issues we've been talking about. And he didn't forget to talk about the issue of pandemic, and he was like, black people are being locked down as if they had a pandemic.
This song,
like I'm already giving you lines from the song already.
This song is an amazing song.
I would actually want us to talk about the choice of style, and then even inside hip hop there are still style.
Yeah, I think Granite just came up and it was straight bars. Like there wasn't no hook.
Nothing.
He just went straight up hot on you, and then I think for the fact that he was talking about topical issues and things that were happening at the moment, that was like a perfect choice because like this is not just a conventional song. Me giving you 3 hooks like at strategic points and a bridge and like 3 verses and all that. But then he just came up and be like, okay, I've got this in my mind. And even if you watch the viral video, it was just straight up like, I've got this thing to say and I just want to say it.
Okay, I just feel like we're actually putting the cut before the horse. So let's get to listen to this song before we come back, and then we analyze it. It's still lyrical analogy on African Patriot Radio with a trio of the amazing hip hop family. Call me Elvis, or I got my man Chris, and I got my man Snow in the building. Right away, we're coming through with this amazing one from Cranary. I Can't Breathe. Up for review on the show today. Check it out.
The blade pierces the flesh. Treat us the way you want to be. They say they don't see us as criminals, yet they always throw subliminals. The lack of empathy and the They say they don't see us as criminals, yet they always throw subliminals. The lack of empathy and the relentless quest for supremacy fuels the hatred for color. The hatred of others, forgetting that we all bleed the same color once the blade pierces the flesh. Treat us the way you want to be treated. That's what we ask.
Too many lives are on the run. Too many lives behind the gun. How many times should I be wrong? So if I try to put the chaos in words, then everything I speak is a path that I pick for my rebirth. Is it about the sickness in the city or the sickness of the mind? I wouldn't lie, times I know that we are cursed. We seek for the change, but forget that the change is within the way we think and approach your research. Wait, everything is written in the Bible. It is not a coincidence that the probables are setting with the sun. And I'm not a slave to your religion. All I see is inequality. Humanity forgot that we are one. I speak to the lost brethren, the lost children that are forced to be blindfolded by a tough reverend. You see, the year has been an eye-opener, eyewitness. Everything is vanity and nobody has got license. But the surprise is we blame it on the role models, forgetting we empowered these people to be the government. The reciprocity of karma is a time prophet. You reap what you sow, cause you're not the both sentence. To be black, I need a reason why am I not free to breathe the air that God gave me. All I do is watch my back and pray heavy that I don't get shot right in front of my little baby. I'm locked in a cell with all the darkness that I buried. My race isolated like we are the pandemic. My skin is not a choice, but a gift I carry heavy to the end of time. I know I don't belong in cemeteries, nah. The KKK is still awake, but even the clown forgot that came a time was the Lucifer this day. I'm not ashamed to be the change, so I'ma switch it up a little bit and take the conversation down to rip. What is your view of a girl, child, or woman in general? What do you see beyond eyes? I try to understand the idea of having to be violent, brutalizing a human to a death crime. Sex is a choice. No be saying a property where person can recount this world, only to be afraid of. And if she para say she know they do, carry your manhood like goats where you be. Now only animal they use force. Until you know they touch more boys. As you they do me, they get more joy. How about waiting one can't be a problem? I believe say everybody get conscience. How you want con they rest in peace if you be suspect. Until the fact that the divorce is started in order. You are married to hell and no one can put us under. Complain, surrender. Without a complaint, I put my power under struggle. To the rain, I am a thunder. Nary.
Oh yes, and every time I listen to a sick record like this, I feel like asking, don't tell me I didn't warn you. I did, right? And I think somebody that actually lent much voice to the one was actually Snow when he said, when the name Cranary is being mentioned, you should know it has gone beyond J-Town.
No, it's not just a just thing like cry, big house, man. I think
cry is putting Nigeria on the world map.
Whoa.
As a matter of fact, dude left Jos already. Like last time we spoke, he was like, "Dude, like I'm out of Jos City. You know, I'm trying to stay in Lagos and trying to see how I can market this whole stuff." But then I think, damn, cry, man. I don't even know where to start. Like it was all encompassing. But the beats. There's something about the beats.
There's something about it.
It was hard, but then there was this kind of soul.
There was this kind of sonorous feel that being attached to it.
Cry really came out on this. He really gave the deep part of him into this song, because the song kind of portrays something that we see it happening every day. You understand?
Yeah.
But so many people don't give attention to.
Not at all.
To some of those things.
Yes.
And he took out his time to talk about them. That's actually bringing us back to the thought I woke up with when I say silence in the face of injustice is actually injustice itself. And when you were talking about the beat, I just have this to say about the beat. The beat serves as the perfect transportation system that convey the message, that convey the lyrics, and that sealed it there.
It just sits well.
Sits well. No time. All right, let's take a look at some notable lines from the lyrics. I listened to it, and from the intro, he was talking about some very important things.
Like,
and
it went deep from the get-go. Like,
from the get-go.
He didn't even like allow 2 seconds or two seconds to like sing by. Like trying to tell you that like you always make us feel like, even if you don't because like always the people feel like they're not always making like us feel like criminals, but they're always throwing subliminal messages.
Yeah.
And then that criminal and subliminal rhyme, the intro, like it was crazy, man. I felt it.
And apart from the general campaign, I've been seeing people carrying placard, wearing T-shirt and different inscription on their shirt like Black Lives Matter. He actually gave the people who we feel have actually been oppressing Black lives the reasons why we need to be thinking beyond our own prison, the way we see things. Where he said, let's not forget, when the blade pierces the skin, we all bleed the same color.
We
bleed the same color.
We all bleed the same color.
Like irrelevant of your race, like
your color,
where you from. Like once something breaks your skin, same blood.
We still bleed the same color.
So I think like that's like more like a unifying factor. Than any other thing, like colors.
That's really deep. Okay, actually, so we were trying to get lyrics to the song, and I want us to actually take a look at the lyrics to a certain stage before we now come through with the sound again, and then see what we can say about the song before we say bye-bye on the show.
So basically, I think Canary came hot. Like for me, this song was divided to like different stratas. Like he was addressing different stuff at different
issues.
But I think when he came on, he was talking about, and if you watch the visuals, you see him dressed like a military man. So he was coming as an authority, like, okay, I'm speaking against this, and he started with police brutality, and then us actually probably dying from violence around us, not just based on gender or anything, but just as being a human being, being subjected to some ill-fated conditions and all that.
The world is just like getting the world is just becoming more evil and evil by the day. You understand?
Yeah.
And a lot of things are just happening, and you wonder why things are going the way they are. But then there are a lot of things that people don't pay attention to, and this could these are the major reasons for some of the problems that we are facing.
You know, I like it when somebody actually delivers such a big masterpiece where he actually leave no stones unturned. And then there was a post I made yesterday. I actually like making reference to my post on socials because I tend to influence people positively on that platform. I was like, try as much as possible to pay attention to the most little details. Most times they fix the puzzles. Yeah, we might tend to overlook them and feel like, okay, they're actually some of the little details and they don't really matter. But at the end of the day, if you look very well, these are the missing things there. So before you know, if you can handle that, they get things fixed. Okay, you've been able to tell us that, okay, Cranary tends to find a way of addressing different topical issues with this song and at different point. But since we don't get a hook, I don't know if we will actually do it like the normal culture where we play the first verse and the hook and then we analyze it and all of that. But I think let's even for the want of time too, let's try to look at some of the things that he talked about, and then the extraordinary way, the extraordinary angle, the extraordinary eye he tend to look at them from.
I think just right below, after he talked about police brutality and all those discrimination, I think right under that he talked about he was saying something about sickness, like he was talking about the sickness that is in the city and all that. So I think
he related the situation to the sickness.
I think I see him coming from a point of view that nothing is new.
Yeah.
Everything we see happening now is just...
And I think, let me help you out there. Yeah. He talked about how come we are not even surprised or worried that the parables are actually setting with the sun as well, or setting by the end of the day. There was something he talked like that. And then if you study the scriptures very well, the holy books very well, some of the things that actually happen now are things that were actually projected that they will happen at about a particular time.
Yes.
So he made reference to that.
Yes. So he made us understand that we everything that is happening now have been talked about. It's just that a lot of people, like I said, don't pay attention to things, to a lot of
no
things.
Attention to details, but I'm trying to tell you, pay attention to details. That way you help solve so many puzzles around you. All right, still talking about Cranary. I Can't Breathe album. Album? Did I say album? Maybe I'm seeing a prophecy from Cranary. Okay.
Actually, Cranary has been holding his album, like, you know, the clamor around the album has been huge. So come on, dude, if you can hear us, drop it, bro.
Drop it. The fans are hungry.
Shout outs to Cranary.
Okay, let me sound like what Drake totally went on one of the songs I listened to when he was like, drop cat 5, let the street feed, because the street has been hungry for good music for some times. We ain't saying,
you know that.
We ain't disrespecting those that have been dropping good music over time, but Cranary, we need your material, we need your project, like on the show.
We needed to go hard, like we're listening for more than 5, 10, 15 minutes, like we can feel you, we like the way you carried us along this song, you know. We want to get something that, you know, it's like more of like a compilation.
I feel the song.
It's an effing journey. It's also a journey. Okay, if you just join us, this is African Patriot Radio, and the program is an amazing hip-hop show for hip-hop lovers, and we actually recruit new recruits onto the hip-hop community. So if you happen to be watching for the very first time, trust me, you know, gone are the days, or gone is the new notion that people feel, okay, hip-hop is all about gangsterism, be the studio gangsterism or all of that. But even right from time when we had all of this gangsterism in place, hip-hop was still finding a way of talking about so many of the ills in the society. You listen to PAC, I love calling him back, that's Tupac. You listen to Notorious B.I.G., you listen to heavy... a whole lot of people that have actually been there, the likes of Nas, like everybody have actually been doing. Talib Kweli,
Immortal Technique,
yes,
Bones and Thugs, Bone Thugs rather.
Yes, and we can see that these people in their works, they have talked about a lot of things that we can relate to. They brought real music.
Yeah.
You know, there's just the essence of music is not just to entertain, but also to teach.
You know when Cranary was talking about, okay,
education.
Even though we still have KKK, but those days, on a day when Clan goes to sleep, the Lucifer still had his day. Do you get that? That's talking about when everybody was talking about, okay, Black Lives Matter, racism from maybe a perceived other race against the black race. We still have our own self-discriminating ourselves.
Like that's why I said like he was all encompassing. Because like he attacked, he came from like almost every point. So like he's trying to tell you, like, aside police brutality, aside racial discrimination.
Yes, there's still that black on black crime that
it still happens, you know, and it's quite sad that like the whole nation is practically the whole continent, the whole race is fighting for let's say, liberation with how other people, other races treat us, while we're not even treating ourselves right.
Well. Wow.
So I think it's more of like a self-consciousness that should start from within. I like to look at hip-hop artists as preachers, because they're trying to instill that consciousness into you, and you can vibe.
I think I have a line when I was doing rap that said something like that. I was like, know everything about the game, like I'm the actor. I preach so much hip-hop, you can call me pastor. Blah blah blah, like I'm the H factor. Oh man, I went out on that record too, and it was nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So basically, apart from a whole lot of complaints and everything, Cranary still took out his time to talk about how proud we should be as blacks. You know, it gets to a point where maybe people tend to paint you bad to the extent that, okay, you don't see anything good about yourself. Block. Cranary was talking about, okay, he need a reason to know why he cannot be proud of his race or his color.
That's talking about identity.
For crying out loud, he said his black race was not a choice, but it was a gift from God.
And that's your identity.
Like you don't wake up or you don't exist in any preconscious state of mind that you would say I want to be this race, or I want to be given birth to into this kind of society or geographical location. So I think we should
be proud of who you are, be proud of where you come from, and if you just found that anything is going wrong, try your possible best to see that you contribute your own quota in correcting some of the ills.
There are things that we just can't correct. It's just life, and we don't choose who family like. For example, you don't choose which family you're going to be born into, and all those things. A lot of things that is just a gift to you.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. I like that. And then for the fact that he's been able to put the whole pandemic situation into all of this, when he said he like everything that's happening this year, this year is an eye opener, and he's an eyewitness. Like I saw the words play there, the rhyming and all of that, and it's sick. Trust me, the delivery is top notch. Attitude on the mic is something else. If you've been to the studio before, you know what they call attitude. And I decided to import that to photo studio as well.
That's energy. Man.
Yeah, I decided to bring that to photo studio. Maybe when you see somebody snap and he's putting on some kind of looks, I'll tell you that's the attitude.
I think it's just the energy that carries the mood. Or
that brings out the vibe.
So if you're listening, you cannot just be listening to this jam and you're telling me that you ain't feeling it, because the delivery is sick. I can tell you
everything on point.
Everything on point. Like some people, let me hold it down. Everything on point. But if I want to be really weird, I can just say everything on point like some titties. Did I just say that? Alright, it's all about the hip hop community, and trust me, we are permitted to say some words just to drive home our point sometimes. So basically, I love doing this show at night, but for now, let's keep doing it for this moment. Alright, we're still talking about our Cranary, I can't breathe, and then looking at issues he's been able to address, and then the way he virtually managed to touch on everything within the short space. This song is just about, it's not even up to 3 minutes, and he's been able to talk about basically everything that's been happening. Big shout out to him. Man, I think this is taking me back to what Dr. Granzuro said the other day when he said J-Town be like the city where the heads be at, and he was talking about hip hop heads, and I can see that from all the records that has been coming out of J-Town lately.
You can't take it away from them, man.
That's like the breeding ground for hip hop in Nigeria.
Whoa. when J-Town is mentioned and then KD is mentioned, then you know the history that's attached to these places. This is more like the breeding ground, and then Lagos is where they showcase. Lagos is the center stage.
Yeah,
that's the market.
Okay, enough of the talk of the police brutality, the race and everything, and racism and all. Let's switch it when he say he won't be scared of owning up, and then he is trying to effect a change, and then he wants to switch it to rape.
Yeah.
And then he talk about when you know what I like Cranary, like he approach every situation holistically, like thinking about the unimaginable, the unthinkable, and everything
beyond the surface. This song is deep.
It's really deep, and we're about to bring that to our people like right away. Cranary talked about rape, and then he addressed both genders.
Yeah,
You talk about the male folks, you talk about the female folks.
I think that makes it interesting because like saying like probably a young guy and probably because you're trying to live in a generation where you connect to your people doesn't mean you can lend the voice. And I think what he employed here was like trying to make us feel like no matter how little it could be, let me just talk about it. And then he didn't just talk about it superficially, like I just want to talk about it just for the fact that I'm talking about it. For the fact that he had to tackle the both sides, you realize
And
that
then-
he's actually coming from a focal point that needs to be looked at. Like he's talking about that anti-molesting a young boy. While he's trying to tell you about a guy that like, okay, what are you even thinking about like violence against women? He didn't just stop with rape. He went to on violence against women.
Yeah.
Like,
And these are things that people don't really pay attention to, you know. But it happens. But a lot of people don't talk about it because even when they talk about it, people tend not to believe.
Whoa.
But I'm sure there are people that are going through stuff that they don't get to talk about.
I can't just get enough of this record. Even as it's playing at the background, I'm actually picking some lines. Tell me the reason why, as a black man, I cannot just have a free day. I cannot just be walking. All I keep thinking about is how to defend myself so that I don't get shot and I don't get killed in front of my little baby. That's a whole of traumatic situation he painted right there. But we're done with that part. We're still talking about the part where he talked about violence against women, when he was like, tell me about your own perception of the female folks. What do you think? You know, people there are some people that don't regard women to be anything and is kicking against that. Like, they are all humans. We are equal. We are people as well. So give them their own place in the society, give them their own respect. Then back to the issue of rape. I like the fact that he acknowledged that, okay, you could be under some sexual urge, and he was like, don't be ashamed to ask for it. And then ask for it. Seek for consent.
He's like trying to tell you to speak out.
Speak out, and then just seek for consent. And then if the person does not give you his or her consent, there was a way he put it, just carry yourself and go. There's no shame in it, because it's only as the goat where you be. And then when that goat came in, you know, the whole saga with the goat and everything. Goat could mean two things these days, right? Greatest of all time. I actually heard that first from many men. Big shout out to hip hop. I can't stop loving hip hop. And then before we start seeing that in footballs, where we've been seeing that dragging by Cristiano Ronaldo's fans and Lionel Messi's fans. Then back to music, other genre. We've seen that between Wizkid and Davido, and then even Burna Boy joining and all. But wait, and then the big rave of the moment, all the way from Ghana. Yo, he's the goat, and that's what it remains when somebody say he's a cow. Yeah. So basically, he was talking about that. So when he said, when you ask for it and the person is not telling you yes, just go. There's no shame in it as the goat. Where you be, because he said only animals force people.
Go, not be by force.
So when he says the goat, I don't know, maybe as the goat, as the greatest of all time, for being brave enough not to rape a fellow human being. So you are a goat in that way. But
then he still referred it to the fact that like if you, only animals force people. So if you're going to force yourself to go on, then you should know that you're
a goat.
You're an animal.
And then people don't just think it's not just an insult, because if you don't act like a human, if you act like an animal, you should expect that to be treated
like one. Exactly.
That's just what it is. He just put it plain.
And then there come the big switch. That kind of big switch. Every time we're analyzing these lyrics in the studio, I'll be like, I just feel that there are some parts we talk about that the artist might not really think it that way. But when we talk about it, like the goat issue now, I wouldn't know if Canary was thinking about the goat in two perspective, like the goat in animal and the goat in greatest of all time. But regardless, if you end up walking away, being brave not to rape a person, you are a goat like a great man. But if you end up raping somebody, you are a goat like an animal. That's the two dimensions.
That's just the two ways.
That's just the two ways. And then I love the switch when he talked about, okay, auntie, stop dragging that little boy in. How do you feel? Like, I hope you got conscience. So how do you now rest in peace?
And it happens, man. He's just being real, because those things happen, but nobody gets to talk about them.
Yeah. Okay, basically, since we have the video of the song, there's something that actually caught me. Like, I don't know, big shout out to the management of Crinary. They are doing a whole lot. Like, I saw the disclaimer they put to the video because of the camouflage, and I was like, that's amazing. That's thinking outside of the box.
Definitely.
You have to be careful, you know. You have to be very careful when you do stuff like that. I think they understand the weight it can come with, and then they have to like definitely say, okay, like we're not impersonating, we just wanted to pass a message, and then we have to use this medium, and it goes well.
And there's this angle they actually look at it from. I was thinking, okay, like you just made mention of impersonation, but that's not where the disclaimer even hit me most. They were like, this is not like to paint a picture of how the Nigerian army or the army behaves, but they use it as a sign of authority, security, protection, which the army stands for, and that's like portraying the army in another good light. So man,
those guys are smart.
Quite a good one.
All
right,
smart.
we're actually out of time already, and I just feel we will go on and on and on and on, but for the want of time, we can do that no more. But trust me, we're about to spin this record for the very last time, but that will be after we say our last word. So let's get it from you guys.
Well, it's been an amazing moment right here with you. I hope you had a great time listening to the show. And you can follow us on all across our social media platforms.
I don't even know if the network is okay to check if we got some comments. But you cannot.
So, my last words, stay peaceful and be yourself.
Okay, so it's been a wonderful time, and then Cranary just did justice to our ears. Like we got a very strong song, I think very vibrant song, a very vibrant voice at this point. I think nice production and everything, and then big shout out to you out there listening, you know. It's been wonderful knowing that you're out there and that we are in here for you. Don't forget to keep it a date with us next time, man. We keep it hot, we keep it trendy on 100.
We'll keep it 100. I was actually waiting for that particular line because that happens to be my favorite line anytime. you know that 100%. You know that Drake and the Game song 100.
Yeah.
Don't call me man feeling around with affection. Man. 100. 100. All right, big shout out to everybody who's been riding with us on this amazing wave of the show, Lyrical Analogy. This is the much we can take on today's edition of the program, and we are saying next week, simply same time, is going to be another moment for us to be together. Until then, my name is Elvis Oga. You can actually call me your one and only radio best friend. Until then, peace out. Enjoy this one as I leave you with Cranary. I Can't Breathe, talking about so many things. But before I actually let you go, I want to tell you, for those people that actually think hip-hop ain't a genre to follow, trust me, ain't no genre of music like hip-hop. Apart from reggae, we don't find no brother that talk about the ills of the society. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to be a hip-hop fan, because
hip-hop is real.
Yeah, if you ain't a hip-hop fan, then I don't know what you're doing with music. Some people say hip-hop is dead, but trust me, I got some dude that actually resurrected it.
Definitely.
All right, big shout out to you and bye-bye for now. Cranary, I Can't Breathe. I'll leave you with.
They say they don't see us as criminals, yet they always throw subliminals. The lack of empathy and the relentless quest for supremacy fuels the hatred for color. The hatred of others, forgetting that we all bleed the same color once the blade pierces the flesh. Treat us the way you want to be treated. That's what we ask.
Too many lives are on the run. Too many lies behind the gun. How many times should I be wrong? So if I try to put the chaos in words, then everything I speak is a path that I pick for my rebirth. Is it about the sickness in the city or the sickness of the mind? I wouldn't lie, times I know that we are cursed. We seek for the change, but forget that the change is within the way we think and approach the research. Wait, everything is written in the Bible. It is not a coincidence that the Bible booths are setting with the sun. And I'm not a slave to your religion. All I see is inequality, humanity forgot that we are one. I speak to the lost brethren, the lost children that are forced to be blindfolded by a tough reverend. You see, the year has been an eye-opener, eyewitness. Everything is vanity and nobody has got license. But the surprise is we blame it on the role models, forgetting we empowered these people to be the government. The reciprocity of karma is a time prophet. You reap what you sow, cause you're not the both sentence. To be black, I need a reason why am I not free to breathe the air that God gave me. All I do is watch my back and pray heavy that I don't get shot right in front of my little baby. I'm locked in a cell with with all the darkness that I buried. My race isolated like we are the pandemic. My skin is not a choice, but a gift I carry heavy to the end of time. I know I don't belong in cemeteries, nah. The KKK is still awake, but even the clown forgot that came a time was the Lucifer this day. I'm not ashamed to be the change, so I'ma switch it up a little bit and take the conversation down to what is your view of a girl, child, or woman in general? What do you see beyond eyes? I try to understand the idea of having to be violent, brutalizing a human to a death crime. Sex is a choice. No be say no property where person carry count this world only to be afraid of. And if she para say she know they do, carry your manhood like goats where you be. Now only animal they use force. Until know they touch small boys. As you they do me, they get small joy. How about waiting one can't be a problem? I believe say everybody get conscience. How you want con they rest in peace if you be suspect. Until the fact that the device is started in order. You are married to hell and no one can put us under. Complain, surrender. Without a complaint, I put my power under struggle. To the rain, I am a thunder. Nary.
Cates. scatters.
Oh yeah, everybody get their own story. Kira kita odola laye, if you're making that dough, you know need shalaye. Ozu go pay murapa lagbade, no one mamu body check out your shit. If you think it, you can make it. Enter studio and start to make it. Omo, I believe and then I made it. One name you lishe and then I break it. Muma lowa lowa, muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowa lowa, muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Muma lowa lowa, muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowa lowa, muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Mama told me, boy, this life ain't no easy go. This life when I turn by turn, make it count, giving meaning go. I quit to check on my ninja, Papa show me the way. Magical way. Authority, Papa, that control, that come by me. Let me the reason say this thing I no go far. Let me the reason I no get back. It show you I know the reason I'm look at. See for your eyes, see my nigga I go blue pa. Kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowo lowo muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowo lowo muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda. Lowo lowo muma kole mole ni waju ele amatu yon fanda.
I remain your extraordinary DJ Elegant. Let's go. My soul, may all and all our prayers be answered. The vision is right. Let's go. Now soon.
sounds art amazing.
Raise the roof. Danny Ace for no mix, yo.
Oh, Danny Ace, the magic finger.
Hey, yo, Caribbean. Tell me no shoot back, me no rebound. But the looking at your eye be like you Egyptian. Yelling like your style, she a swim for your ocean. Backside big like a bumper. Mine smell bright like a Santa. She no do no silicon. Be your silly boy. She fi do no dirty wine. Man down, gunshot for your area. Boom, 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 gunshot in the area. Bend the drip on the back, she a tempter. Pour some ice, galley hot like a boiler. She a controller. She no DJ, but she fi a control ya. AI girl with the A1 sound coming through blazing. Them a color girl trailblazer. Whoosh, she a fight for her tune. Them a color fortune. Tell them man I color fortune. Tell them man I color fortune. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know who I be. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know who I be. I'll strike like a thunder. Just be a wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Girl strike like a thunder. Just be a wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Me casa su casa. Whenever he call me, catch you guys later. So what on the beat and F up your speakers. No apologies, I life up your seekers. What you wanna do, but massa vodka. Either way I whoop ya, come ask me later. So come ask me later. London girl, South Rick. Got you feel the lockdown mood. Good book crit, on the rhythm savage mood. Good book brick, telling me a showstopper. Look good, B. Nina London girl, South Rick. Got you feel the lockdown mood. Good book crit, on the rhythm savage mood. Good book brick, telling me the showstopper. Look good, B. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know. We just wanna let them know. Them know. We just wanna let them know. I girl strike like a thunder. Just be a wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Bad girl strike like a thunder. Just be a wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a lighter. Bad girl strike like a thunder. Just be a wine, see no blunder. See me I fight for your matter. Me the ganja as a
And the wire, put it on my bouncy. Now realize, girl you're good and very, very nice, very, very nice. On top of your matter, oh, I personalize. Girl, our future, I don't visualize. Girl, see, I be thinking about you, girl, every day and night. And the lovely things you do, you they control my mind, girl. Oh yeah, baby, give me good loving. 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 You the champagne me. For the lovely things you do, you the champagne me. But I can never let you go. Baby, champagne me. For the lovely things you do, you the champagne me. And I'll never let you go. The money back all of me, see you making me go gaga. And if I be a slow starter, for you I run over. Hey. 7 months before your birthday, I put my reminder. Yeah. This how I love you, it go last it forever. Oh, and I will hold you tight and I will treat you right. Even for that, baby, I go be your light. Cause we will never fight, now I realize. Say now only you, baby, now you there, my man. Yeah, now. This must be love, baby, I can feel it. Oh yeah. And I know, baby, I can see it. Oh yeah, baby, give me good loving. Baby, give me good loving. lovely things you do. You the champagne me, but I can never let you go. Baby champagne me, for the lovely things you do. You the champagne me, and I'll never let you go. And I will hold you tight and I will treat you right. Even for that time, baby, I go be your life. Cause we will never fight. Now I realize, say now only you, baby, now you there, my man. Yeah, this must be love, baby, I can feel it. Oh yeah, and I know, baby, I can see it. Oh yeah, baby, give me good loving, 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 good loving.
Oh no dey pop, no dey pop, my sherry, your love that wonder, baby please, no send your mouth. I want you, baby no pop for you, I go on for the baby please, no one no other. I want you, my finance, why Fanny, baby no pop for you, I go on for the just take me as I am. I did there for you anytime I am. I 100% love you when I say, baby. I want no the plan, baby, no the pop. You know say man the pop. Just take me as I am, yeah. I did there for you anytime I am, baby. I 100% love you when I say, baby. I want no the plan, baby, no the pop. You know say man the pop. Oh, no get no, 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 no get no. Baby, you remember how we first met? Nobody told that before. But your love is what we're waiting for. Your love is to keep us. You been there, say your love not true. So I give my heart for you. Yeah, yeah. Baby, please, no one no other. I want you, my finance, why Fanny, baby, don't pop for you. I go on for you. Just take me as I am. I did there for you anytime I am. I 100% love you when I say, baby. I want no the plan, baby, no the pop. You know say man the pop. Just take me as I am, yeah. I did there for you anytime I am, yeah. I 100% love you when I say, yeah. I want no the plan, baby, no the pop. You know say man the pop, yeah. No get no, 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 no get no.
Yeah, it's Angelo. I'll be already know. Life na jungle, oh. Body, you need to struggle, oh. Sure you want collect all the bundle, oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Life na jungle, oh. Body, you need to hustle, oh. If you want jump, so they bubble, oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Reggae baby, yo. I land to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find the pass it, I rego maybe, yo. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Reggae baby, yo. I learn to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find a pass it, I rego maybe, yo. When the beautiful ones are not yet born. Go shot, girl. And it's your birthday. Go shot, oh, yeah. Good morning, afternoon, depending on which time or evening. I hope say this little piece of advice I've got get meaning to those who been they feel solo. Based on their baby, your Allah now your own. Now you pray to the ceiling. I know the situation of the country right now no funny. You know go even feel wash your got clothes, make you big money. I know say you go like to right your wrongs, but there's no penny. Meanwhile, you go how you see that on one wife, still be on it. But based on this fact, you say you won't give up, Buna, you feel give up. BP rising, no great drop. But based on this advice, you say make a shut up, though. I go shut up, one more line, then I lock up. What?
Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do. Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do for man, do.
Life na jungle, body, you need to struggle, Sure you won't collect all the bundle, oh, yeah. Life na jungle, body, you need to hustle, If you want jump, so they bubble, oh, yeah. Reggae baby, yo. I learn to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find a pass it, I rego maybe, yo, oh, yeah. Reggae baby, yo. I learn to you, they make men go crazy, yo. They say you find a pass it, I rego maybe, yo. When the beautiful ones are not yet born. Go shout, yo. And it's your birthday. Go shout, yo. Oh, yeah.
Baby, your back to the cozy, I go slow. They made bad man one down, see as on two. Show me your back, make us spend all the money. Now man, they walk, now babu, they chop.
Oh my lordy, Ninja situation ready. Boys just they grind on a steady. All I want ask is just one more question. Waiting,
man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do for man. Waiting, man, do. Life done, they do all for man, do. You guys find a way to survive, too. Another value, do for man.
Young famous on the mix.
You want to talk with you.
It's Blaze and the Big Baby.
One man fit carry plenty woman. Hypocrite around and say I'm mystical. Me, I know sound I like to do, man. It no matter if they identical. Like as you melanin, Angelina oh my joy. Undisputed on my medallion. She they give me on a daily. I like it like as you melanin. Angelina oh my joy. Undisputed on my medallion. She they give me on a daily. Them say I too ugly. As I make you money, the guy them come around. See the guy them come around. They say I too ugly. As I make you money, the guy them come around. See the guy them come around. Angelina kill it person. Angelina time mama. Angelina kill it person. My Angelina oh no. Angelina kill it person. Angelina time mama. Angelina kill it person. Angelina oh yeah na Sikira oh Sikira. Yetunde oh yetunde Sikira oh yeah Sikira. The way you give me the comparada. Sikira oh Sikira show. Sikira oh Sikira. Sikira oh Sikira. Like as you melanin. Angelina oh my joy. Undisputed on my medallion. She they give me on a daily. I like it like as you melanin. Angelina oh my joy. Undisputed on my medallion. She they give me on a daily. As I make you money, the girl them come around. See the girl them come around. They say I do walk low. As I make you money, the girl them come around. See the girl them come around. Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, my mama, Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, no, Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, my mama, Angelina, kill it, person. Angelina, oh, na na na, oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, oh la la la, oh la la la, la 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 la, oh la 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 la.
It's Victory at the Bits.
Dun dun dun. When I think I'll leave the answer. What the hell in my that's why we get to Allah. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. She the boss my brain like. Yeah, yeah. Love for Mona Gigi. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That push up on me, yeah. For your love, I don't grow, yeah. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me take you there. That push up on me, yeah. For your love, I don't grow, yeah. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me. Auntie Vanessa. When I think I'll leave the answer. What the hell in my that's why we get to Allah. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. Not until I met Fatima. My baby girl, she the answer. My baby give me assurance. Hey, we zero wahala. She the boss my brain like. Yeah, yeah. Love for Mona Gigi. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Love for Kanaku. Yele. Madam in Chopa Proof. Yele. Now so him I sharpen. Yele. He enter Eve heaven. No. Yele. Love for Kanaku. Yele. Madam in Chopa Proof. Yele. Now so him I sharpen. Yele. Enter Eve heaven, but that will shock on me, dear. For your love, I don't grow, baby. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me take you there. That will shock on me, dear. For your love, I don't grow, baby. Marry me, let's born children. Hold my hands, let me Auntie Vanessa.
Let me know on the mix.
I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful.
Once upon a time in our lives, yeah, situations stabbing like knives, yeah, questions rising, how do I fight, yeah, that is not for you and me, leave everything to the king, you need to feel nice, yeah, painful feeling means you're alive, yeah, no dead man feeling likewise. Yeah. Thanks and praises to the King. After suffering comes relief. Life is hard and I can understand. Things we see sometimes don't match up to what we deserve. Not the same thing. Everywhere you live, you smile, you love. Hate is ugly, shouldn't be when you're the one involved. You were beautiful in every way. Sun or rain, you have me any day. Price for joy, you name it, I will pay. I will never trade you for no one in any way. They see bearing in you as the babies. Had to love you all that I embrace. You were star, no one can take your place. I will never trade you for no one on any day. Doesn't feel right. Yeah. How they do me bad but flex like. Yeah. They cheat me but still they leave large. Yeah. Where's the drive to stay good when surrounded by evil? You need to love still. Yeah. Let go from unless you won't heal. Yeah. God is at the wheel, so stand still. Yeah. Trouble, pain, they disappear when you wait, you wear a chair. Life is hard and I can understand. Things we see sometimes don't match up to what we deserve. Not the same thing. Everywhere you live, you smile, you love. Hate is ugly, shouldn't be when you're the one involved. You were beautiful in every way. Sun or rain, you have me any day. Price for joy, you name it, I will pay. I will never trade you for no one in any way. They see bearing in you as the babies. Had to love you all that I embrace. You were star, no one can take your place. I will never trade you for no one on any day. See in life, what you like will likely shun you. But be careful what you like and what you shun to. He's your type, you trust him and now he hurt you. But the other loved you but he wasn't for you. And it's unwise, yeah. We want this but when it comes, we turn a blind eye. Oh no. Yeah. You were beautiful in every way. Sun or rain, you have me any day. Price for joy, you name it, I will pay. I will never trade you for no one in any way. Safety bearing in you as the baby. Had to love you all that I embrace. You were star, no one can take your place. I will never trade you for no one on any day.
SOS Music.
We all got blessings right inside us. You can just name it, get rid of the virus. Cause I know, every day you pray, you stay. I know. Cause I know, you came, you asked, you praise. I know. Cause when the sun goes down and you still gotta use for the light. What if and all you wished for ain't what you gonna see tonight? Say it's gonna be fine. Say it's gonna be fine. Say it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Man, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Man, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Sometimes the music got me thinking, if I'm really gonna make it, maybe leave it. But that's a basic. I mean, that's a part of that and everybody gonna face it. Put the max on, but you still face it. No faking like Tom Cruise on a mission with his face change. I ain't talking moolah when I'm talking face change. Opportunity to prove a skill upstage. And when you do, there's no change. I remember 2010 trying to put down my lyrics. It's funny, writing 20 songs in just a week. It's just you with your melody, no beat. I ain't bragging about ounce, no V's, no room for the coaches. Tell me how the team's gonna praise. Well, it's just me listening to music from my uncle's room. Talked about preaching the gospel. Now it's all real like NFL.
left house. Cause when the sun goes down and you still gotta use for the light. What if it all you wished for ain't what you gonna see tonight? Say he's gonna be fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say he's gonna be fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Say he's gonna be fine. 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 The change comes out right from inside. It all springs out from what you desire. As a man think getting his heart so easy. So think right, cause that's who you be.
1, 2, 3.
He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Say he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Man, he's gonna be fine. 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 He's gonna be fine.
It's clean sounds of clean.
Oh na na na, na. Cyrus on the beat. Oh na na na, na.
Fuego!
Don't you ever leave me for the paper. She said my success is the payback. You be the sauce, you be the flavor. I no go ever use your flavor. If you give me love, I no go run away. And every other day go be like holiday. Maybe scatter body or you wanna waste. The way you hypnotize be like I crazy. You know say body no be firewood. Come make I show you up for my hood. You know say body no be firewood. Come make I show you up. Yeah. You be my rhythm and blues. I fit to make you my muse. Linda AKG for the news. Ovia baby for the groove. Yeah. You be my rhythm and blues. I fit to make you my muse. Linda AKG for the news. Ovia baby for the groove. Oh yeah. Oh baby give me all the loving. All the loving. Oh my baby say yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby give me all the loving. Oh baby give me all the loving. Oh. Try to put the Gucci on the plate. My baby give it to me, it's getting late. My baby give it to me, you know say waiting you got it, baby. You know say you get it wait. Baby give me love, oh, yeah. Baby give me trust, oh. Baby give me love, oh yeah. Baby give me trust. I no go lie, what I'm feeling inside. You make a nigga wanna turn upside down. The way you roll, the way you shake, come on me baby girl, oh yeah, give me brain. You be my rhythm and blues. My rhythm and blues. Happy to make you my muse. Yeah, yeah. And I catch you for the news. Oh, be a baby for the groove. You be my rhythm and blues. Happy to make you my muse. Linda, I catch you for the news. Oh, be a baby for the groove. Oh yeah. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Na na na. My baby say yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Oh baby, give me all the loving. Na na na. Give me all the loving, you're my baby girl. You. Give me all the loving, you're my baby girl. ever let me go. Don't you ever let me go, no. Don't you ever let me go. O-V-I.
Cyrus and the beat, a volume producer.
Baby, let me take you there. No time to check time, love you, baby, fair and square. I'll be here beside you, baby, sure you know I care. Don't doubt my love for you now. Come closer, girl, don't back down. So far it's you I fancy. See, no, they come too far from the roadside bar, cause not there they see you. See, I say bad sharp guy, not the shy type. See a girl, I dey feel you. Connect with me now, baby, let's go crazy. Cause I know, say you go be my number one. Baby girl, I tell you. Biggie, heavy. Baby, turn up, go down, don't stop, go steady. International, one chief rocker. Baby, go down, cause you're the one showstopper, yeah. Biggie, heavy. Baby, turn up, go down, don't stop, go steady. International, one chief rocker. Baby, go down, cause you're the one showstopper, yeah. Everybody, they call me the farmer. As them see your face from afar, them they call me the farmer. Yeah, as you find like that, my mama go, they call me the farmer. See my guy for the hood, they tell me, oh Benny, I say you be farmer. Yeah. See, I say you be, yeah. Baby girl, take your time. Say the one thing with me, girl, me, I know they ask 2 times. But that doesn't mean that I don't want you to be mine. No playing games now, baby. This time around, you'll stay here. Don't slow it down, my baby. Biggie, heavy. Baby, turn up, go down, don't stop, go steady. International, one chief rocker. Baby, go down, cause you're the one showstopper, yeah. Biggie, heavy. Baby, turn up, go down, don't stop, go steady. International, one chief rocker. Baby, go down, cause you're the one showstopper, yeah. Everybody, they call me the farmer. As them see your face from afar, them they call me the farmer. Yeah, as you find like that, my mama go, they call me the farmer. See my guy for the hoodie, they tell me, oh Benny, I say you be farmer. See, I say you be, yeah. Everybody, they call me the farmer. As them see your face from afar, them they call me the farmer. Yeah, as you find like that, my mama go, they call me the farmer. See my guy for the hoodie, they tell me, oh Benny, I say you be farmer. See, I say you be, yeah. Biggie, heavy. Baby, turn up, go down, don't stop, go steady. International, one chief rocker. Baby, go down, cause you're the one showstopper, yeah. Biggie, heavy. Baby, turn up, go down, don't stop, go steady. International, one chief rocker. Baby, go down, cause you're the one showstopper, yeah.
Too many hours for my life, I lie. But I did pray me, Papa, shine a light. Also never paper, bad man still didn't grind. I pray that one day my mama will smile. Yeah. I'm on a journey, I don't know where it leads. Daco don't cry for me, Daco pray for me. Too many eyes, so things that lay before me. thing just gel. Make the things just gel. Do my best and leave the rest of it beat my chest. Say, Baba, just shining light.